So what's up guys, Zacattack here, and today we are building a MiG-17. So a MiG-17, it's quite a special, like recognizable, unique jet, and it has like a circle nose cup thingy, and like it's going to be quite a challenge to build it. So this is like, I believe this is a Soviet, yeah, it's a Soviet jet because it's MiG, Mikhail Grevich. Sorry to everybody who's Russian in the video, in the comments, who is angry with my pronunciation, but I'm going to try and build it. So first, I know that we're going to probably need motor lock, because I've seen some builds on this, like, not tutorials. I don't do tutorials. I don't watch tutorials. I mean, I did, but I don't. Okay, but I've seen some like showcases by like Just Rens where like they have MiG-17s, right? And I noticed they usually use motor lock. So we're just going to take a motor and put it on a block and see how that gets set up. Since in order to like simulate the, he said hi, hello. So in order to simulate the like look of, make sure to sub to Zach. Yes, make sure to subscribe. He's right. This is my friend. You'll see a showcase on his build in a while. He has respect. Okay. Okay. So, yes sir. Okay. So, it has like a circle nose, and so in order to try and get that shape in Plane Crazy, where we only have angles and barely any circles, except for balls and cylinders, but like, you know, that they don't come in a bunch of sizes or anything, or variations. But we're going to try and make it using half wedge down blocks. So first, what are you trying to say, person of the universe 9? I like cheese. Said he likes cheese. I don't know how weird this public server is gonna get. I don't usually make my videos here. And he just Geronimo'd himself off the platform. Well, let's get back to the MiG-17 that we'll be building. And hopefully, if I manage to do this well, you guys will see the video. And it'll be the thumbnail. So, I'm gonna try and use a half block since I want to have space to put the half wedge downs. But like, I think a big block would be better, like a full block, since then we'd have more space to like put everything else. So wait, do I use like 1x2 wedge blocks down, or I think 1x2 wedge blocks down would be better, since it would be like I'd be able to place it on these blocks without having to lose the block, like the half wedge downs, and like the fact that it's too small. Wait, actually, it's too pointy, it's too long, so like I have to use wedge block. I have to use wedge blocks down, okay? And the only way I can think about doing that is like, since it like gets stuck on the block, so like maybe put half blocks to try and like counteract that, so I have a place to like place a place to place the half wedge downs. So, and then put one there and one under there. So after we've placed that, so now we just have to place the wedge blocks down, and then we'll see where to go from there. Yeah, let's see. Okay, place that one there. Sorry if the game's a little bit laggy. My laptop's having a little bit of issues. It's running a good amount of things, but yeah, this looks kind of good, but it's like too pointy still. It's still too pointy. Like, and I've seen the pictures of this jet. It's not like a pointy jet. It's not like a modern jet at all. It like has like intakes in the front, so like we can't have it too pointy. So like maybe we put motors in here to like get the like divider part, since like it also has a divider part like in between the intakes in the front, which like the intakes are where the air, where like all the gas in the, well, not the gas, the fumes in the plane would leave, right? Like a vacuum, so like that's why it's like, it looks like a vacuum. But like, let's just paint this simply to see how it looks so far, so I can get an idea for what I need to change or tweak. So paint So paint the angles, the wedges red because that's what color they are. Oh, he's back. um, with the pretty nice helicopter, very nice helicopter in fact. It looks quite militaristic. And there's a lot of smoke, but let's get back to the build. So, I'd possibly place a motor down in between all the half wedge downs. I'm just looking at it, getting a picture. Okay, so I'll place that one there. Don't copyright him, YT. The song is called Fortune. It's called what? Well, I'm not getting copyrighted. It's called Fortune. Let's try and get up here. It's called Fortuna. Well, I can't catch that. But whatever song it is, I hope it's good because I'm not playing it and I cannot hear. But other than that, so let's see if we can simulate the divider part. Nope, half blocks are too big. So we'll have to make the nose a little bigger. Not a little bigger, quite a bit bigger. Since it's no. So let's use half wedges. So this is if you guys are wondering, this is my design process for when I'm building a new jet. Right now I'm missing one part of it, which I usually have a 3D software open to simulate, so I can see every angle of the jet to get a feel for how it should look in plane crazy. But right now I'm not doing that because I'm using my phone to record. But yeah, also I'm screen recording, so can't do that either. But so far I think this is kinda good. Since I was thinking to make it 3 blocks long, but I think 2 blocks long, 2 blocks wide. I think 2 blocks wide. Okay, I was thinking to make it 3 blocks wide, but 2 blocks wide seems to be working quite well. Right now, I know it's not done, but there's too much space right now. So yeah, it's definitely going to be 2 blocks long. 2 blocks wide. So let's just delete that halfway down, and he's just standing there. And lag, I think he's lagging or disconnected or something. But okay, so yeah, so it's longer that way, and then he's standing on my build. I think he has something to say since he's using my build as a stage. So okay, so this is quite a nice large size. So then let's see how we do with making the divider. So again, sub to Zach, he's a pog champ. You see, he's right. He subscribed. He's a subscriber on the channel. You could ask him if you ever get the chance. And people who are subscribed, they're super smart. He has 2,000 IQ, so he's not wrong. Listen to him. Yes, he has smarts and brains. Now, and if you're not subscribed, you can still have brains, but you don't have 2,000 IQ brains. That's all I'm saying. Now, so let's try and create the divider. Now, the divider is in the middle, and then the intakes are on the sides. So right now, I think that's a pretty good look. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to well, not afraid. Well, this was a challenge. Oh, speaking of, I didn't even get to that. I don't think so. So this was recommended by our friends. One of the viewers on the channel, Hello Kitty, and I think it was a good idea. And so we're building this for you guys, and I hope she likes it or they like it. I don't know. So I hope they like it. So this is a MiG-17. They said it's a very interesting jet, and so I'm gonna build it today. So okay, so let's use half wedges to try and simulate. It still looks the same. Maybe I should turn them inside out, but I think that's it for the nose. So next, let's place some blocks at the back to get a feel for how the intakes will look, because we won't be placing blocks. We'll be using conveyors, because they have the graded line design on them. So we'll be using that. Okay, it's looking quite good. Now let's paint it black just to see how it looks. Not looking too bad. I like the way it's goes inside. So next part is the body. Now the body is going to be slightly difficult, but not too hard. So now that we've cleaned up our workspace a little bit, so we have to worry about the body. So first off, I'm gonna fill up all this space that we have and the like front, like the nose, so that it'll look seamless. Okay. So now we can worry more about what we're going to color this. I mean, not what we're going to color this, what we're going to do for this body. So this is already looking quite good. Oh wait, let's also fill here with half wedges. Here. The whole body may have to be made of half wedges, I don't know, but we'll see. Here. And here. Okay, so now that we have a good looking body start, now we have to think more about how the body will look. So I've made like a similar jet body to this. It's called the Bell X1. If you've watched my Jet Basics video, you may have seen it. Someone's building a... Well, I don't watch Star Wars, I'm not going to pretend like I know. But someone's building something from Star Wars over there. So, and there's a helicopter, a rescue helicopter. Okay, so now let's see whether we can get the curved shape that we want for this jet. Now, okay, so I know that this jet has the cockpit sitting on top of it. So there's not going to be, I mean, all jets do, like, this is like exposed more so than some of my jets, some of my more recent builds. So let's try and simulate that. So first I'm just going to fill all this up. Okay, so this is already looking quite nice. Okay, so let's fill it up with half beams so that we do not waste the block space. Okay, now fill up the top. And this side, and then the bottom. So in order for this jet to really look the way that it should, so we already have the iconic like nose. Now all that's left is the iconic wings, very swept back. Then the tail, which I mean the back, which is like it's different. It's like the Bell X1 also in that regard. Oop. Okay, and it also has like the I don't know, the horizontal control surfaces like higher in the sky than most. Why can't I delete this? Hello? Okay, I wasn't showing the red icon like lining. Okay, so I think this is good so far. Well, let's just make this a little bit longer before we start trying to like cinch off the back. Okay, let me just do that part too. Placed right here. Okay, and here. Okay, so let's just paint that all up. It doesn't matter since the parts that don't need to be painted that color can easily be repainted. In fact, let me just try and is that what we want? Okay, that's fine. since I was trying to like color the conveyor engines as such, and sorry for using this like normal like color picker. I'll be using like custom colors later when everything has been built, but until then we will be using the normal color picker. Now so it just means that we'll have to be staying on guard to color everything as we place it. Now if I get this right, then this should be pretty amazing. Now, so now that we have the body, now we have to think about the cockpit. So the cockpit is on the top, like on the top part of the plane, like right here. And it is like quite simple, though it does have like windows, like it's not open air. So we may have to think about using some motor locking to put the windows in. So let's, oh, accidentally colored that. Okay, now let's build the top part and then start thinking about the cockpit. So half wedge is what we'll be using. Place, 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 place. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Let's cut that out. Okay. So then we put some half beams because no one, and I mean nobody, likes wasting blocks, like making it more laggy than it has to be just because you didn't place some blocks correctly. So now we can start thinking about like cinching the back. So I'm just going to like pull up a picture, well, a picture on my phone. Okay, so now that so I got to relook at the way it is. So we'll be using half wedge down to cinch off the end in the beginning. Okay, we still have to leave a space to put the, okay, so okay, there. I don't know, let me look at the picture again, since I want to be able to know that like I have the right idea. Now let's see. So a picture of the MiG-17. So the MiG-17, it looks like, okay, so it looks like this. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right so far. Okay, so now to place the other parts, so let's just fill that in so it'll be easier to place. Okay, so now that we've placed all the different, okay, now that we have the blocks, so let's use wedges. So we'll be using wedge 1.2s. Actually, I think this is a good enough cinch, like this is good enough actually, since we still need space to put the rocket. So actually, let's just cut that out of here. And put a rocket engine. We'll have to make it a large rocket. Okay, that's good. I think I'll place it further in so that it doesn't show. Let's just start painting before we start forgetting. And a little sub or pill is going. Okay. Well, about that, okay, so we're trying to cinch off the end. So actually, the back, let me just pull up my 3D model. So the back of this jet, it does have a rocket. Yeah, it's rocket powered. Wait, in fact, let me not say anything before I have my 3D model open yet. But I think it has a rocket here, and then cover this part off with some blocks. Okay, wait a second. So cover here with blocks, and then pull up, put some half wedges. As you can see, I kinda like half wedges a good amount. So it cinches off at the end. Okay, I'm just trying to like get a legitimate look for it, since we are using we're using even numbers for this jet, which you may be like, Zach, what are you talking about math for? Yeah, because we're using even numbers, that's why we have to use half blocks here instead of full blocks. Okay, yeah, I was right. So the back does have a rocket, and then it goes up like this. Okay, so I have to like maybe try and okay, so I know what to do. Okay, so it goes up like this, so no need to worry about how it looks. See for a second there. Okay, so yeah, we should worry about how it looks, like, you know what I mean. So put it here, I don't know, half wedge down to fill in that space. In fact, it's not even long enough. Let's just get rid of all that. Half wedge downs. Okay. No, it's not steep enough. Sorry, you guys, but I'm just trying to like get this as best as I can. Putting my best foot forward. Okay. So I think that's good. So now that we've done that, let's get to the cockpit. Yeah, I know it looks a little bit like a World War II missile, but please bear with me. Okay, half wedge. Not World War II missile, World War II bomb. So we may have, lag. So we may have to put, so now that we've done that, let's paint everything and let's get on to the cockpit, and then we'll have the wings and we'll be done. So guys, we're back, and sorry that I'm whispering. It is 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not trying to wake anybody up, but I finished the jet. This is how it looks, and I've tested it a few times, but this is the first time you guys are going to see it. So let's see how it flies. Seems to fly alright right now. Wow. As you can see, it's quite maneuverable. As I say, that might just be my favorite word in playing grade. But yeah. Oop. I can move fast. So again, thank you Hello Kitty for recommending this build. You can tell me in the comments whether you think it turned out well. I might do a part 2 of this, since this size is a little bit, well, not too small, but it would be interesting to do a bigger size. And I skipped the part where like I made the wings, since that was going to make the video too long. And so thank you guys for watching. This was, again, quite a fun build to make. I like how it turned out. Now all that's left is for you guys to watch this video and tell me in the comments. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you guys in the next one. Peace.